Good morning, I'm Leanne Stapleton. Thanks for joining us for this Storm Center edition of the Weekend Morning Report. Just a few days after getting several inches across the state, we got another several inches overnight, all just in time for the Super Bowl. We got Todd this morning. Let's check in with him, see what we've got going on for the rest of the day. Good morning, Todd.
Leanne, it's good to see you on a Sunday morning. Yeah, there's quite a bit of snow out there on the ground right now. It's all powdery and dry and fluffy, but it is going to cause some problems for folks driving around this morning, and it'll be most intense right now. Over the next couple of hours, we'll start to see these heavier snow bands begin to fall apart. Our heaviest snow right now is over southern Maine. I'll close in for you. I'm going to throw some temperatures on here too. They're right around 20 degrees, so it is cold, and that gives us a little fluff factor here. A lot of towns over southern Maine have 6 inches or even more in some places. Some are closing in on 8 inches, in fact. But this band is showing signs of starting to collapse down to the coastline. So over the next, say, 2-3 hours, we'll watch that happen. As we go east and north, it is snowing Bangor, it is snowing in Calais, it is snowing in Bar Harbor, but it's much lighter here. The flakes are finer too, so it's not accumulating as efficiently, but still, driving with snow-covered roads will be troublesome this morning too. So give yourself extra time or just wait a little bit. The storm passes by midday and we'll see a little partial clearing. It's consolidating right now. It will slide out of here later this afternoon, and high pressure will work in to start the week, and we'll get a couple of quiet days before the next storm. Looks like that one arrives Wednesday night. So the heavier snow bands stacked up across the southern half of the state. Sadly, northern Maine and the mountains did not get a whole lot here. It's just cold up there with some flakes in the air. These bands continue to fall apart through the middle of the day. It'll be cloudy with just some lingering flurries. So at this point, get out there and do some cleanup so that you can be all prepped and ready to go for the Super Bowl. We'll even see a few breaks of sunshine towards the end of the day. Temperatures will stay cold. Final snow amounts should end up somewhere in the 8 to 10 inch range from around the Portland area down south through York County. Many for Freiburg, Lewiston, Augusta up through the mid-coast see 4 to 8. Bangor a few inches, not much for northern Maine, unfortunately. So a snowy and messy morning for you. Temps around 20. It'll taper off though by the middle of the day. We can get cleaning up, 24, partial clearing this afternoon. And on the cold side, there won't be any wind problems though. Temps in the upper 20s. I'll have much more on today and a look ahead at next week. Also looks pretty stormy too, with the pattern not changing. But we've got to check in with Aaron Myler. Always good to see him on a weekend, or, well, I like seeing you, Aaron. I shouldn't say that because I do like seeing you, but not on a weekend.
No, I get that. I mean, obviously you watch us every weekend, but just like seeing us at work at the same time, not necessarily the favorite. Totally get it. I'm out live outside in Payson Park right now, everybody, in Portland. I mean, a lot of snow. I mean, we don't always get ones that get the coast a little bit better, but this one was one of them. I have my very official handy dandy ruler. This is like the least scientific way to check the snow because it's supposed to be a board and a whole thing, but we are where we are. But so far, we just kind of stick it in. We got about 7 inches. I mean, you can probably count like maybe an inch of that for like what was already on the ground ahead of this, but like, I mean, 6-7 inches of snow, that's not bad. I mean, so far, so good. It's coming down. You can see it. It genuinely, like, out of all the snows we've had so far this season, this is the one that feels like a snow globe. Really like we're living in it right now. I mean, if you go outside, it's literally all just, I mean, you can't even really pick it up. It's just fluff right now, which is really kind of great overall. So we're seeing that outside this morning. Not many cars on the roads, which is the good news with this one as of now. We've seen a few, and luckily we haven't really seen any problems, knock on wood, so far with people driving, but I would just take it easy. I mean, this morning they're getting the roads already, but there's only so much they can do when there's this much snow, so they still really don't look good. I don't think we really see black roads anywhere. We're seeing everything still covered in snow, and most of them look more like this, where they're covered in quite a bit of snow at the moment. So we'll keep checking in. Maybe a snow angel. I mean, snowmen aren't going to happen today, but we'll have more on that coming up in a little bit. I'll stay out here live in Payson Park for you guys this morning.
All right, thank you very much, Aaron.